Hey, Snowi, what should we do on our day off today?
I figured we could just walk around this city and see where the day takes us.
That sounds perfect! Come on, Snowi! Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah? What was that?
It sounds like it came from this alley over here.
Why is there a trail of red stuff leading that way?
Never mind that, Snowi. We gotta see what's making the sound. We're getting closer to it. It's right over here, and oh my gosh, it's the cutest kitty ever! How could someone just leave a poor little kitty in a box like this?
Tyler?
And he's all alone. Hey, I have an idea, Snowi. Let's adopt him.
Look around, Tyler. I don't think this is a good idea.
What are you talking about, Snowi? Oh, yeah. It says, help the cat. We gotta help this poor cat, Snowi.
It's a trap, Tyler. Don't you know the story about the black cat with the yellow eyes? They found him in a box just like this.
No way. What happened when they brought him home?
Let's just say things got bad. There's a cult of cat worshippers, monsters, and this very cat goes from cute to evil.
You gotta tell me the story, Snowi. I wanna know what happens.
You really want to know, Tyler?
Yes, tell me, Snowi. Tell me what happens. I wanna know.
Fine, I'll tell you, but only if the viewers hit the like button right now.
You hear that, guys? Hit the like button right now. I wanna know the story of what happens with this kitty.
The likes are coming in. Let's start it. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain.
I should have brought an umbrella.
Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow.
I guess so.
Right? You turn to head home, Wayne.
Hey, what the? Did you hear that, Snowi? It sounded like a kitty. Huh? What was that?
There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently.
Oh no, why are people going missing?
Well, that and the weather, but none of them react to the sound at all.
It's like I'm the only one who heard it.
Curiosity guiding your steps to follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that, Snowi? The meowing!
It must be in the alleyway! Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box...
What is it? Oh, it's a kitty!
It's so cute!
Huh, guess that should have been obvious.
It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you.
I want to pet the kitty! Oh my gosh, Snowi, he's talking to me. So cute!
And he definitely knows it.
Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually?
Yeah, who left him here? The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you.
It's staring into my soul with cuteness!
As if waiting for you to make the next move.
Look, Snowi, should we take the cat home or should we leave it?
Well, we can't just leave it out here, Tyler. It's raining.
Yeah, Snowi, plus free cat! Let's take him home! You know what?
You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you.
Why not? Yeah, why not take him home? And he meows in agreement. Well, kitty, you're all alone and well. I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so...
You bring the cat close. You don't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest.
We saved him! Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh my gosh, Snowi, the kitty's purring!
Oh, it's so happy! You think a little while will probably be more like a day? You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now...
Let's get you out of the rain, okay? Okay, Snowi, so it's just gonna live with me for like one day. day, and then I'll give it up for adoption, I guess.
You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom.
I guess I live alone, Snowy.
You living alone in it.
I've been alone for so long.
After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the cat to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner.
Yeah, Snowy, I am starving after this walk, and I'm sure the kitty is too.
You put some cat food on a saucer and call the cat over to you.
Oh, kitty, I bet he's hungry.
It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food.
Eat up, little guy.
And it completely ignores it.
What? I guess the cat's not hungry. Not hungry, I guess.
You try not to let it annoy you.
Maybe he can tell I bought the cheap food.
The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spend your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all.
I'll just, leave it here if you get hungry later. Okay, kitty?
The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you.
Aw, I'm sure I'll get hungry eventually.
It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, tomato sliced.
Ow! Snowy, I think I accidentally cut myself while cutting the tomato.
Don't do that, Tyler. You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing your tomato.
I have a boo-boo.
You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter.
Hey, maybe he likes tomato.
It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you.
What? Don't worry, kitty. I'm all right. It was just an... Wait, what?
You watch as the cat starts to...
Huh?
lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife.
Why is he licking the blood on the knife, Snowy?
That is disturbing.
That is not tomato juice, kitty, okay?
You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean.
What?
The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right?
Yeah, Snowy.
Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do.
Definitely not.
Right?
Well, Snowy, that meow was cute before, but now it's a little creepy.
Yeah, I don't know about this cat, Tyler. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all of your efforts.
Yeah, Snowy, I don't think they're gonna take the food back if I try to return it.
You were going to take the cat to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat.
Yeah, how much harm can a cat do, right?
The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there.
Uh-oh.
Even after covering up your fingers cut with the bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound.
Maybe he's just trying to give it a kiss so I feel better.
While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time. But you're starting to get worried at this strange behavior.
This cat's being weird.
What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched.
Hey, stop. Stop it. He's still trying to lick me. He keeps trying to lick my cut, Snowy. Ugh, come on. Enough already. Get away from me.
At this point, you're just worried that it's gonna take a bite out of you in your sleep.
Yeah, Snowy, what if it's like a vampire cat?
I think it is, Tyler.
Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. Ooh, that's a good idea.
You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of the local vet, you pick up the landline and...
What just happened?
I think the lights went out.
The lights just... Went out? That's kind of scary.
I don't like the dark, Tyler.
Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power.
You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries.
Oh, Snowi, I didn't charge my phone.
You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. You grab a flashlight and turn it on.
Yes, at least I have this flashlight.
It's quiet.
It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out?
This is spooky, Tyler.
I know, right?
You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it?
What's going on?
You turn to check the clock.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at the cat.
The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you.
Snowi, what is going on with my clock? It's glitching out.
Wait, Tyler, sometimes it says kill on it.
Sometimes it says help and sometimes it says kill. What's going on?
The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better.
Look at his eyes, Snowi.
They're so big. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes.
This isn't normal, Snowi. This isn't normal.
You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all.
Whoa, what's going on?
But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit.
Why is this so scary?
Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. The flashlight flickers.
Oh no. No, my flashlight went out, Snowi.
And the cat is gone.
Where'd it go?
What is with this cat, Tyler?
Maybe I shouldn't have brought it home.
Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. You're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath.
I can't breathe.
But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Let's play."
Oh no. What is that?
Right into your ear.
I don't like this, Snowi. Right into my soul.
It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run.
I gotta get out of here, Snowi.
With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action.
I'm running.
But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you and you fall to the ground.
No! Oh, what is that?
A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot.
What?
At first, you think you've broken your ankle.
Ow! I need a doctor.
But something warm and wet trickles down the leg of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on the tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked.
Wait, what did I kick when I was running? Oh my gosh, the knife!
You look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door.
So I kicked the knife while I was running and now my front door is open.
You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot.
A gulp.
You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. What is that?
When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife.
It's the eyes, so it's the eyes.
A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway.
What does he want? What does he want?
It pads slightly over to the knife as if skipping into light.
Look, Snowi, he's bending down.
And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade.
All right, Snowi, this cat is 100% a vampire. And look, he licked it clean.
The incomprehensible sight of this stray taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife. Once again, completely clean.
Uh-oh, why is it looking at me now?
You're bleeding.
Yeah, I stepped on a knife.
The cat barely moves. Shoulders twitch as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. bored.
Oh no, Snowy!
But you're already on your feet and you're out the door.
Let's go! I'm getting out of there!
You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood.
What is going on? My foot hurts, Snowy. Anyone have a Band-Aid? I can't stop. I can't stop running away!
But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you.
Uh-oh.
Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you.
What is it?
Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you?
Yeah, what's making that shadow? Look, Snowy, should I look behind me or should I keep running?
I want to know what that thing is. Let's look.
All right, let's look behind me. Look, Snowy, there's question marks. Huh, interesting. How very, very interesting. Who's talking?
I don't know.
Wait, what? Ending 0? It begins? What? We got the first ending, but what was it? What was behind us?
I don't know, Tyler, and what began?
Guys, stick around because we're gonna keep playing and the story only gets crazier from here. We're even gonna see what happens if we decide to not adopt the cat and it makes him very angry. You don't wanna miss it. Okay, Snowy, did I learn my lesson? Should we take the cat home or should we do not take the cat home?
I bet there's a way we can convince the cat to be nice.
Yeah, Snowy, let's take him home.
On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food.
That's what we did last time.
But that would be a waste of time.
What? It's because he doesn't eat cat food.
You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment.
Uh-oh, what does it want? Look, Zoe, should I do something alone or should I do something with Cat?
I think he wants to play, Tyler, so maybe you should do something with the cat.
Yeah, guys, I gotta win over his friendship so he doesn't try to, cut my throat this time. Should we pet the cat, feed the cat, play with the cat, clean the cat? Okay, Zoe, I think we should play with the cat.
That sounds like fun!
And the cat says, meow. That poor kitty was probably so bored sitting in that old box all day, just watching crowds of people walk by them, ignoring them.
You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home.
Definitely not, Sam. We've got to play with him. I love when he meows. Aw, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? I think that's a yes.
What should you guys play, though?
Should I look for some yarn, hide and seek, or, ooh, I'm going to do the laser pointer. I think my laser pointer still works.
Cats are curious creatures by nature. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand?
Yeah, Snowy, they don't know what lasers are.
So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long-gone dreaded days of group presentations in school. You get a little kick out of aiming it at a mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off of the glass.
This thing is fun. Why did I ever put it away?
Making a little red dot appear on your knee.
Uh-oh. No, kitty. Please don't scratch at my knee.
The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee, like it's trying to catch the dot of red light as casually as possible.
Hey, at least he's doing it casually.
The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paw.
Hee hee.
You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin down the light. But in the next second, you've already moved it to the floor.
Ooh, can he catch it? Look, Snowy.
The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic bounce when you shift the right dot. I think it loves it, Tyler. Over here, over there, and over there.
This is fun.
By the couch.
Look at him go.
On the couch.
Hee hee hee.
The cat might be ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you laughed this much.
Snowy, I scream when I laugh too much.
That's scary. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto a lamp beside the couch. In its haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground.
Not my lamp.
Ooh, that sounds like it broke.
Oh my gosh.
The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shards.
Now I gotta clean this up.
Back hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in a panic.
I'm so sorry, kitty. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
You reach down to pick up the cat and check it for any injuries when...
Ow!
I think it's mad at you, Tyler.
Ow, hey!
The cat swipes at you, claws extended.
Ow, jeez, that really hurt, you know.
You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but
What's the cat doing?
immediately your annoyance becomes concern. What's going on with this cat? You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea.
Why did it all go dark?
An idea comes to you, or rather, a realization. You grab the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, thinking, hoping that the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for.
Oh yeah, is that why it's acting like this?
You turn on the laser pointer.
What's he gonna do?
The cat's reaction is immediate.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, did you hear that? That was a roar!
It sounded like a lion! In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair, leaps high into the air,
Look at him leap!
changes in the air,
Oh my gosh, he's becoming a monster! Whoa!
and slams down upon the dot on the floor with the weight and force that shakes the whole apartment.
He basically transformed into a puma.
How did he do that? Yet, as you stare at the sight in front of you, the cat has somehow grown in size.
Oh my gosh, and he's foaming at the mouth!
Why is he so big? Eyes bulging and glowing.
Nice kitty!
Tail thrashing. Teeth enlarged, barred, and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth.
Maybe he got into my toothpaste. This is how it looks after I brush, guys.
Its giant claws rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna tear into the apartment below us.
Ravenously trying to get at the red dot. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away.
I should point the laser out the door and down the street, and then it can just follow it.
Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door.
I'm so scared.
The light moves with you.
The light from the laser pointer, guys.
Uh-oh, I don't think the cat likes that. Instinctively, you flick the light away this way and that, the cat stampeding after it.
Whoa, he crashed again. Too fast.
Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway.
What? Oh my gosh. Wait, it's my chance.
You turn, intending to bolt out of the door and never come back. But in your hurry, you forget something.
What'd I forget?
You forget the laser pointer gripped like a lifeline in your hand.
Maybe I should have dropped it.
You forget the mirror still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head.
What?
And as you reach the door,
I think he noticed.
you forget that it's locked.
Well, Snowi, I think this is it for me. Oh no.
Uh-oh, Tyler, this is bad.
Oh!
You don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you.
Oh no, again! Stop it! Yo! This is the thanks I get for not buying you any cat food.
You were just supposed to play with it.
I thought we were playing.
You're torn to shreds before you can even blink.
Yep, Snowy, I think it's R.I.P. for Tyler on this one. Wait, look, we got ending 12 targeted.
That was crazy.
You know what, Snowy? We keep getting all these endings, but we haven't gotten the good ending. So that is my goal for this time.
Yeah, I want things to go good for once.
We don't learn lessons around here, Snowy. Let's take him home. This time, Snowy, I want the cat to like me. So let's pet the cat.
Yeah, we could develop a great friendship. It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content?
Yay! Aw, look!
The cat dashes over to you, you, immediately climbing into your lap.
See, kitty, the longer I'm alive, the more I can pet you. You just want some attention, don't you?
Aw, how sweet.
Hee hee, all right.
You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind the ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back.
Aw, it's purring!
That means he likes it. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while.
Should we do something else or keep petting?
Keep petting him, Tyler.
Okay, that'll keep him calm. You're not quite ready to stop, huh?
You feel so calm. The repetitive actions soothing your usually overworking mind. You keep petting.
Aw.
The cat leans away from your next head pat. It's trying to get off of your lap.
Why?
I don't know, Tyler. Let's just keep petting him.
Let's keep petting. Ow, what the heck?
When you scratch under the cat's chin, it bites at your finger.
Ow.
You might be bleeding, but really it barely hurts.
How come these things always end up with me bleeding somehow?
Maybe it's more of a warning than anything.
Uh-oh, I think the kitty's starting to get kind of mad.
The cat struggles in your hold. It's watching you closely.
Let's just keep petting and see what happens.
You keep petting the cat.
He's getting feisty. Ow!
Chop! He chopped you!
Ow! Oh, did you see that? He just pulled away!
Ew! The cat bites off your finger.
He bit off my finger!
It hurts.
Oh my gosh, no!
You're definitely bleeding now, but for some reason, you just can't stop.
Wait, I can't stop petting him?
You don't know what it is. Its fur is so much softer than you realized.
So soft.
You think that it would be shining in the faint light of your living room, but it's as if the darkness of the cat's black coat is sucking in all the illumination around it.
Oh my gosh.
You're drawn to it, like you're somehow holding a deep, dark abyss right on your lap.
I can't stop petting it, Snowy. Wait, look, the cat's purring now.
It seems calmer now, munching on your severed finger.
I guess he was just hungry. But I'm gonna need that back.
But you keep petting. Time passes. It's dark out now. You think faintly that maybe you've had enough.
Yeah, maybe it's time to stop petting.
You start to lift your hand from the cat when in a flash.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, my hand! He scratched off my hand!
Your entire hand! That's so scary!
Why, kitty? Why? I was just trying to pet you!
Your entire hand is separated from your wrist. It flops onto your lap beside the cat. You don't feel it for a moment, but your body tenses, anticipating the pain as you blankly watch the cat lick at the bloody palm of your severed hand.
Gross! It hurts! It really, really hurts!
The cat looks up at you, and you feel compelled to keep petting.
I can't stop petting, Snowy! I can't stop!
You're reluctant, but you're also afraid of what will happen if you don't heed the call. What will you lose next if you try to resist again?
Oh yeah, every time I try to stop, that's when I lose something.
You feebly try to raise your uninjured hand to pet the cat, but it stiffens, golden eyes glinting dangerously.
I don't like it.
Well, all right then. You raise your bleeding stump and resume your petting to the best of your ability.
What? The cat's purring, Snowy. It's not cute anymore.
You pet.
Oh, what? He did it again.
And you bleed. You pet.
Oh.
And you bleed.
Stop it.
You pet and you...
I what?
Pending number 7, personal boundaries.
I think I kept petting until I oofed, Snowy. Oh my gosh.
That was so crazy.
Well, Snowy, if doing something the cat likes leads to me dying, what if we do something the cat doesn't like clean them?
Upon giving it a second look, you realize that the cat isn't exactly clean.
It's bath time!
Not surprising, since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box in an alley full of scattered garbage for who knows how long. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be
Quickly or carefully? I think I need to be extra careful after what happened last time. I'm not gonna bleed this time. Carefully.
You think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you pick up the cat and place it gently in the sink before turning the water on.
Ooh, how's it gonna react to getting wet? Uh-oh.
The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away.
Let's go!
Nice.
Look, Snowy, I'm washing the kitty!
You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur.
Maybe this cat just needed a shower.
He's purring, Tyler! The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's just how it is. Wait a second.
In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you.
Oh my gosh, Snowy, what if he just loses all of his fur?
You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself.
This cat is shedding fur everywhere.
You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms.
Why is this fur so sticky?
Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but
Ow! What? What just happened?
pain lances through the spot you tugged at.
What?
Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing.
Am I turning into a cat?
Growing out of you!
What the heck, dude? Ah! What?
You can actually feel it now.
Oh my gosh, Snowy, look at this.
Fur growing out of your back, your neck,
I think it's a full moon tonight, and I'm a were-kitty.
your face,
Snowy, look at this.
your eyes,
Ah, my eyes.
your tongue.
What? That's not supposed to happen.
Ew! It's even growing inside of your throat.
Snowy, I can't breathe. I need some water. Ah! I'm coughing. What's going on? I'm starting to black out, Snowy, all this hair.
I think you're turning into a fur ball. As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead.
What do you mean lap at it? Like it's licking it?
Grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier.
Oh, well, that's nice. Too bad I'm dying.
At least the cat's purring. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing air.
Snowy.
Still, feels nice at least. To be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe.
Oh my gosh, that was such a dark ending. Ending 15 self-care buddies.
I thought you were turning into a cat, which would have been cool, but that was scary.
Well, Snowy, we have only unlocked a few of the crazy different endings that are gonna happen today. I heard in one of these we might actually turn into a cat for real, and it's only gonna get crazy as we keep going. So let's get the next one. This time, Snowy, let's try feeding the cat, because if the cat's already full, then they're not gonna want to eat me, right?
The cat looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping for food earlier as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day's tomorrow, after all. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows after you. It leaps nimbly onto the kitchen counter and watches as you search for your meal options.
Let's see.
You find some things you expect, a can of tuna in the pantry, some leftover meatloaf in the fridge, and
Huh? What's that?
you realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware on the bottom shelf of the fridge.
I don't remember getting this. Snowy, why did the screen glitch out for a second?
I don't know. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container.
What?
Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption. Look, Tyler, the cat smells it.
Yeah, is it safe for cat consumption?
But the cat seems excited about it, practically drooling over it. Still, you're the caretaker here.
Yeah, Snowi, I don't have to feed the cat something creepy if I don't want to. Should I feed the kitty tuna, meatloaf, or the mystery food? You know what, Snowi? I think I'm gonna feed it tuna because I want to give it something that cats actually like.
Yeah, cats love tuna.
Yeah, cats like fish, right?
Shrugging, you take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Tough. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon it onto a small saucer. You put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat.
Here you go, kitty.
The cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable.
Yay, I didn't have to feed it something creepy.
You'll take it.
Eat up, kitty.
As the cat digs into its meal, you go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While setting the time, you hear...
What? I think the cat just hiccuped.
You turn and see that the plate is completely empty.
Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself, kitty. Oh my gosh, it's hiccuping. It keeps hiccuping. What the?
You watch baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to float out of its mouth.
Okay, that's okay.
You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of what's possible, right?
Yeah, Snowy, it's not too weird.
Right. Best not think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room is full of the floating bubbles.
What is going on? It's still hiccuping.
The cat releases a final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down there on the counter.
So eating tuna caused this? At least they're purring now. Well, glad you enjoyed it.
The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient.
Huh? Wait, what? What's that?
As one of the bubbles floats closer to you, you see that there's actually something inside of it.
What, is that a fish?
A tiny, furry fish?
There's a furry fish in there? What? This is just getting weirder and weirder. Zoe, I didn't expect it to be like this.
Me neither, Tyler. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. You lift a hand.
Let's pop that bubble.
You extend a finger towards the bubble. Carefully press it against the surface.
Let's pop it. Whoa!
Wait, did it bite you?
It just bit my finger.
The little fish inside lashes out, viciously sinking tiny fangs into your finger.
Ow!
It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then...
Whoa, what's going on? What?
Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand, past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom?
Oh my gosh, Snowy, it's venomous. I'm getting infected.
You fling your arm around in an attempt to dislodge the fish, but...
Whoa, what's going on?
Oh no! You accidentally knock your arm into several of the bubbles floating around you.
Oh no, it's gonna pop more bubbles.
More tiny, ravenous fish latch onto your flesh. You stumble back and bump into more bubbles. More fish start biting you.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
It hurts. You're getting dizzy.
Snowy, I'm getting so dizzy now. I gotta get out of here.
You try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with the deadly bubbles.
And those bubbles all have those fish.
By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish.
Get them off me, get them off of me.
Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. You feel it in your skin, in your teeth, in your eyes, in your hair, and...
Snowy, this is their revenge for all the goldfish crackers I eat.
Oh no! Ending number 8, fish out of water.
Okay, Snowy, let's see what happens when we feed the cat the meatloaf this time. What could possibly go wrong, right?
You get the feeling that the cat won't be too impressed with anything that comes out of a can. And you're not about to feed it whatever the heck that toxic-looking sludge is. So it's settled. A tuna sandwich for you and leftover meatloaf for your feline guest.
Oh, Snowy, hopefully I don't start burping fish bubbles.
You ignore the cat's disappointed meows as you put the weird container back in the fridge to dispose of later. You warm up the meatloaf in the microwave.
The meatloaf's ready.
You place the now warm meatloaf on a saucer next to the cat on the counter. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you figure it'll make up for electing not defeated the toxic goop it wanted?
Yeah. I don't need to see what happens with that. Wait, the cat meowed?
The cat looks like it finds the meatloaf interesting. Works for you.
Eat up, kitty!
As the cat digs into its meal, you go about searching for some bread for your tuna sandwich. You're so distracted by your search that you only just barely hear...
A splat? Huh?
What's that? You turn around and see the meatloaf has only one, maybe 2 bites taken out of it.
I guess the cat didn't like it?
But more alarmingly, there seems to be a red trail of...
meatloaf sauce?
something leading away from where the cat had been sitting and off the edge of the counter towards the living room.
Is that blood? Oh, so I hope the cat's not bleeding.
I know!
Gurgle, gargle, blah, 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 blah. What is making that sound?
You jump at the strange sound coming from around the corner, further into your apartment. Taking a breath, you walk around the counter to head into the living room.
What's that? Splat? Huh? Wait!
You stepped into something warm and wet.
What is going on?
And red.
Ugh.
You resist the urge to puke and step away from the trail of...
Of what?
You don't know, but you follow the trail into the living room and see that it leads into the hall.
What?
It's getting louder. It's definitely in the hall. You feel like you can hear your heartbeat. You hope whatever is in the hall can't. Your body shakes as you feel yourself step forward and forward.
Something's in the hallway. What is it?
You peek around the corner.
The suspense!
Nothing.
Wait, what?
There's nothing there.
What?
You walk further into the hall and see that the trail leads all the way down to the end of it. But there's nothing there. You don't quite feel relief, but at least...
Whoa, what? Another plop?
you feel something wet and warm drip onto your cheek. Something very warm. You swipe your shaking hand across it and pull it back to see your fingers covered in something.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. What?
You look up and see what can only be described as meat.
Is the meatloaf alive? What the heck? Look, Snowy!
Oh my gosh, what is going on? The entire ceiling of the hallway is covered in a thick, undulating, writhing layer of pulsing meat.
Oh my gosh, Snowy, it turned into the smile room!
It's made out of train eater. At its center is a single glowing eyeball frantically rolling around in every direction until it lands squarely on you.
Hi?
You try to take a step back, desperate to escape the hallway, to escape this thing.
It's the meatloaf monster!
But
Whoa!
it grabbed you.
Its meaty tentacles are grabbing me!
Before you can even scream, meaty tendrils shoot out and grab you.
No! All this because I fed the cat meatloaf. Let me go!
They pull you up and up
Oh my gosh!
into a pair of slowly opening jaws.
I'm not gonna eat meatloaf anymore, Snowy. Meatloaf is gonna eat me!
And then
Oh! Chomp!
it totally got you.
Ending number 9, leftovers. That's it, Snowy. I'm done playing nice with this cat. I've tried everything except for one thing. Do not take the cat home. Let's leave it!
Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you.
Oh, I learned my lesson. That's right, kitty.
You just can't take it home with you.
Nuh-uh, never again.
You're a responsible dog.
Yeah, I pay taxes. Aw, it is pretty cute. Wait, I'm not falling for that.
You are responsible.
Yeah, Snowy, I don't take cats home.
With rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too.
Yeah, I can't afford a cat.
There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right?
It never is long term, is it, Snowy?
You can barely afford this little outing on your day off.
Stop it, kitty. It keeps meowing.
What to do?
Wait, what? We can still play with the cat here? No. I'm not falling for any of this. I am still leaving the cat.
You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hope up of having someone look after it? If you're not willing to commit, what if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home?
Oh gosh, is that foreshadowing?
You'd never get away from it then.
Wait, what? Sorry, kitty. See you around, I guess.
You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you.
I ain't falling for it, Snowi, not this time. Aw, the kitty's sad.
It's making me sad.
Yeah, me too. Wait, no, this cat killed me like 30 times. Get out of here. Should I turn back? No, I'm ignoring.
Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day.
Yeah, before that cat nips me in the butt.
It's what's best for you both. You leave the alley and continue on your way.
Wait, what was I doing?
In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, you'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you're going to do for your day off.
Oh yeah, this is my one day off. What should we do, Snowi? Go watch a movie, go to the carnival, or go to the dog park?
I think I'll go to the dog park.
Let's do it!
You decide to take a stroll in the park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park.
I'm more of a dog person anyway after all of this.
You think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you'll go get to see some cute dogs.
Just like when I look in the mirror. Oh yeah!
Several of them, in fact. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, and even napping.
Such cuties! Whatever. Like I'd want anything to do with these mangy mites.
What?
Wait, what?
What's wrong? You didn't think that.
Yeah, Snowi, that was weird. I would never have thoughts like that.
You decide to move on. The dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you come across. But you know not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. So you stroll around the path, trying to exude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long.
Hey, a dog noticed me. Aw, look how cute.
You stop as the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scampers up to you, blocking your path.
Guys, if you would pet this dog, hit the like button right now if you haven't already.
Yeah, guys, hit the like button if you think this dog is adorable.
I want to see how many of you would pet this puppy. So hit the like button. Let's pet it. Wait, let's kick the puppy. No way. Let's kill the puppy. Wait, no, that's even worse. Let's eat the puppy. Wait, what?
That is just sick.
Yeah, what? Let's pick up the puppy. That's the right thing to do.
You pick up the puppy and...
Whoa! Wait, why is there a countdown? I could drop it or hold on? Wait. Ah!
What is going on?
Wait, did I drop the puppy?
Terrified, you dropped the puppy to the ground.
Oh no! It only gave me like 3 seconds to choose.
Practically throwing it from you. You immediately feel horrible, wincing in guilt at the tiny yelp it releases upon hitting the ground. The owner shoves you aside with a cutting glare and storms away with their puppy.
What's wrong with me, Snowi? I'm sorry.
You call out, but they don't turn back or respond. Not that you expected them to. You deserved it.
Yeah, I just heard an innocent puppy. That was so sad.
You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave.
Well, I feel like if I leave the park, I might run into that cat again. And if I'm surrounded by dogs, they might protect me. So I'm gonna stay at the park.
You stay at the park.
Why is that so big?
You try to calm down by watching all of the dogs from afar as you walk along the path. But every so often, one will run up to you.
Yay!
And when they do, they look wrong.
Oh yeah, they look kind of creepy.
Their owners don't seem to notice.
You
You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe?
Oh my gosh, I see the vision! I see the cat's eyes!
Wait, is this all in your head?
I don't know!
You should have stayed with me instead.
Is that the cat talking to me?
I think it's haunting you.
Whoa, wait, what? What was that?
You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs.
Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw it back?
You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly,
Their dog! Oh my gosh, Zoe, the dog's running towards me. It's so cute!
a series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you.
Yay! Zoe, why does it, wait, do you see its face? Ah!
Why are these dogs so creepy?
I think the cat is trying to turn me into a cat person. They're trying to make dogs less cute.
It'll never work.
Hey, hurry, throw it back.
Oh, I think that's his owner. Oh, wait, leave or throw? I threw it.
You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction,
Why was the leave button so big?
jumping and catching it right out of the air.
I think the cat is trying to get me to leave the dog park, Zoe. I have to resist.
Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you.
Thanks for that. You could pet him if you want to.
The dog looks up at you, eager for its reward of pets and pats for catching the frisbee.
What a good boy. At least it looks cute now. But should I pet him? Whoa, look, Zoe. Wait, every single thing says leave, pet dog, leave. I'm gonna pet the dog.
You must resist the cat.
Really?
Yeah, cat, really?
Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mite.
I think the cat is jealous, Snowy.
You will regret it.
Super jealous.
Whoa! Wait, leave? Look, Snowy's corrupting my vision. The cat is corrupting my vision right now.
This is so crazy.
Okay, should I leave or should I pet the dog? I'm going to pet the dog! You will not stop me from petting a dog. It's not gonna happen.
You reach out your hand.
And I pet the dog!
Yay!
So, is this a good ending?
The dog seems pleased.
I think it might be!
You don't feel well.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye.
Oh no, Zoe, it's the wrath of the kitty!
You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse. But for some reason, you don't look away.
Whoa, that sounded like a lion!
A loud, piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears.
It's so loud!
But the hand that had been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance.
Wait, what? I'm stuck to the dog?
Resistance, like sticky slime, almost cementing your hand to the dog's head.
What?
The slime stretches with your movement.
Is this all in my head?
The dog's head stretches with it too. As the canine begins to just melt, it melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet.
What is happening right now, Snowy?
You dazedly look around for the dog's odor, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood.
What?
You see similar piles of clothes next to piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field.
Zoe, I think the cat just evaporated everybody.
All the dogs, all their owners. The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder.
What? Something's happening, Zoe. Look at all the goo piles. They're all coming together as one.
It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park. All the other piles of goo following after it. This is so weird.
Yeah, Zoe, look, it's growing. What is it becoming?
They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watched in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself.
Wait, what? What is it turning into?
I don't know.
Wait a second.
Into a behemoth of a dog.
It turned into a dog monster.
Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching.
Oh no.
Before the glowing orbs land directly on you. The rumble and growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crashing into you.
I'm scared, Zoe. Look, I only have one other option now, and it's leave the park.
Yeah, that's a good option.
Let's get out of here. Oh gosh.
It's the cat's eyes again.
No.
What?
You had your chance. Better start running, sucker.
Oh no! You try to ride,
I gotta go!
but you're not fast enough! The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you!
Oh no. Oh, it scratched me!
It thinks you're a chew toy, Tyler!
Oh, it's scratching me again! But dogs wouldn't scratch. That's what cats do.
It tears you apart until there's nothing left.
Ending 21. Dog person. What was that ending?
That one was so scary!
Okay, so I think the cat has some jealousy problems when I hang out with dogs. So instead, let's go to the movies. Should I go to the old theater or the new cinema? Ooh, let's go to the new cinema.
Yay! You joined the long line outside the new cinema.
Nothing like a movie to take my mind off all this.
By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth.
That'll be $6.70.
What? 6-7?
Just go inside, man. They don't pay me enough for this.
The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not where you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone.
Yeah, that cat cannot sneak up on me if I'm with a crowd of people, right?
Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves, you go through the halls
Uh-oh, the hall looks kind of creepy.
and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside.
Sigh.
You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to you that it's being saved for someone else.
Why are so many people here to see this movie?
This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close, so you grit your teeth and bear it.
I mean, it's still better than what happened at the dog park.
The lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials and even through the trailers.
Hey, yo, everyone quiet down. I haven't seen this one.
You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out.
Why is everyone so loud?
You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway.
Let's watch the movie. Hey, look at the movie. Aw, it's a movie about a kitty. Wait, a kitty?
Suddenly, the screen changes, showing you the face of a black cat.
That's kind of a coincidence, huh, Snowi?
Yeah, you just saw a cat.
That also had yellow eyes and a black face?
A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows.
I mean, what did you expect him to do, bark? Whoa. You hear that? What is that meowing?
That's weird.
He sounds like an alien.
This is not a normal cat. The sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound.
Yeah, Snowy, definitely not.
It sounds layered, as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say,
Ugh, I don't like that. Why is he doing that?
it's creepy.
It sounds like it's laughing.
You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff.
Yeah, someone get the manager in here.
But then you hear it.
Hear what?
It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen.
What? You hear that?
Wait, everyone's saying that? That's so weird.
This is so creepy. Why?
I don't like that. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen.
He's brainwashing everybody.
You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself, but the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now.
I can't let him do it, silly. I can't let him take over my brain.
Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you.
Oh no, Snowi, look at.
They're outright staring holes into you. Even as they continue chanting, they don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval.
What?
Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient.
I think they want me to meow with them, Snowi. Okay, look, should I try to leave the theater or try to blend in with the crowd?
Maybe if you blend in, they'll stop looking at you.
Good idea, Snowi.
Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to not laugh during this, Snowi.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Am I doing it right?
You feel the harshness of their collective gaze start to ebb away.
Woo, I'm getting away with it, Snowi.
The air in the theater becoming lighter once again.
Oh gosh, they're still making that sound.
You release air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier.
Whew.
You feel stuck. Surely you can't just jump up and leave now.
Oh, I have to use a potty break, guys.
Not after whatever all that was. The people around you all seem fine now, but there's no telling if they'd be aggressive at you for even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along, right? Or at least turn the film off. You continue to chant along with everyone.
Yeah. This is so creepy.
You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state, but you can't seem to look away from the screen.
Uh-oh, am I trapped?
You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen.
Oh no. It's making its weird sounds again.
That's so scary.
And the audience too. Why do they go,
I don't know, Tyler. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself on the ground if you need to. But your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely loosening itself up again, making you lay back limply in your seat.
I'm trapped, Snowi.
You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts are vaguely muted pastel pink.
Oh no, Snowi.
Airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy.
That is true.
You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So, why get up and ruin all that?
Oh no, Snowi, I'm starting to like it.
It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room of complete strangers.
I like it here.
You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into their chair. Then they sink more, then more. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but like they're...
Oh no, I think they're melting.
That was so scary.
Wait, Snowi, they're not melting. They're deflating like a balloon.
Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cutoff nyeh, gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss. A final weak release of air.
Like a balloon deflating, literally.
You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at this sight, but even then, the blanket of peace doesn't leave you.
I just feel so peaceful, Snowi. Is that cotton candy feeling?
Suddenly, from the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watched in dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be. And out from the mouth,
What?
crawls a tiny black kitten.
So this is what the deflated person person looks like, Zoe, and inside of them was a cat? Wait, so everyone in here were just cats in disguise?
Wait, no, Tyler, maybe this is how the cats are made.
Maybe there's a cat inside of all of us, Snowy, deep down. Nya, 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 nya.
You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as the unified chants start to fade.
Their disguises are coming off.
Only to be replaced with the faint mewling of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting. Still human.
Oh, Snowy.
And alone.
They're gonna see that I'm not a cat in disguise.
Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons. Because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe.
Snowy, I can't breathe.
But somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth.
Yeah.
A few kids come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you.
Snowy, I don't like kittens anymore.
Watching your sinking body, mewling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge. From you, dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. And as you start deflating, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you.
Is it the cat?
Your vision finally fades. And as that same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin.
Oh my gosh, Snowy. I just gave birth to a kitten!
Ending 18. Happy birthday!
No! And here he is, Snowy. It's my son! I guess the cat was my son the entire time.
What? That's the biggest plot twist I've ever heard!
Guys, well, I'm raising my cat son to be a good one instead of a bad one. You should click on one of those videos that's on your screen right now. And comment down below if you want to see us do part 2 where we figure out the true ending.
And like the video if you haven't already. Bye!
And I know you haven't subscribed yet, so hit subscribe.